MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Marlins have come in here and dominated the series so far. A chance to sweep this road set here today.
Yeah, Matty, this would be a huge momentum and confidence boost for this ball club. It is so difficult to sweep a series, especially on the road. They get this W here today. It's going to be a lot of happy ball players leaving that locker room after this one.
Noah Syndergaard gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits. And one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Hernandez has it. And a good throw gets him one gun. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's Joe Panick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Inside ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 30.
Couple of runners on base with one down, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. First offering on its way.
Ball at the tag.
Panick at second. Sheffield is over at first with one away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's
And
it,
lay
count.
off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
No, that's
Down
ball.
low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
The 2-2 pitch. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Brian
The
Anderson.
third baseman, Brian Anderson.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
The 1-2 is laid
Ball,
off
that's
for
off
ball
plate.
2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 3-0 Miami. Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And that brings up
Leading
the
up,
former
welcome
MVP Keith Hernandez.
The first
He'll lead
baseman,
things off here in the
Keith
bottom half of the first.
Hernandez.
Here it comes.
Nope, ball 1.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Chisholm backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Joe Torre.
Next up from New York, Joe Torre. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Ball
2-0. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Trevor Rogers. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robinson Cano. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High fastball is in there.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 5th.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1.
1-1.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a little tapper. A man at third with 1 away. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Conforto leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Chisholm is under it. And the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Panick. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 1-1. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And into bat now will be Gary Sheffield. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1.
Ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Cliff Floyd, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Aye.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope. Outside.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. That's the ball.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Aye.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will bang up against the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm.
The shortstop.
As he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Davis brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up to bat next, the pitcher Noah Syndergaard.
The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Fastball well outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Keith Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Hernandez, base runner at first with one out. Fastball well outside. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And the count will be full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the catcher.
So now into the box is Joe Torre. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2 out with the man at first. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. They trail 6-1. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Taijuan Walker answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Trevor Rogers will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Six runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Joe Panick.
Up next from Miami, Joe Panick. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Count is 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Count still at 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
7th pitch of the at bat coming up.
That's ball
And he
2.
holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was
The right
really
fielder,
trying to get a pitch
30.
out front and rip it down the
Strike
line,
zone.
but that wasn't a
John
great pitch to
Porter.
do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And it's fouled away. Good battle. Count remains full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This pitch is popped up. Anderson trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in will be Gary Sheffield. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary
First delivery to him.
Sheffield.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
We got 3-2.
Cliff Floyd waits on deck. fouls this one off. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set, and the pitch. Cliff Floyd is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope. Catch inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Floyd stands at second with no outs. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Cano is under it, no problem, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Next, it'll be Jazz Chisholm. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
Now a
Ball
fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Ball one, no
Marlins
strike.
have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
One strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-1.
A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 1. Eliezer Hernandez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Now to bat, J.D. Davis. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First offering. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
Weekly hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Lindor is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jeff McNeil will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 6.
Now the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home.
Hey.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Fouled off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 7-1. Marcus Stroman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Juan Pierre will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Yep,
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Pierre gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's in there, 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
We got 3 balls.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Up next to hit, Joe Panick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. None out, runners at first and second. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
And there's ball two now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-1 home.
No, that's low.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Next up, Gary Sheffield. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's down.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 1. Ross Detweiler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 54, Ross Detweiler.
Now to the plate, Keith Hernandez. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
The first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Next to stand in is Brandon Nimmo. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The catcher, number 9, Torre.
Into the box, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball two.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. Detweiler, the former Chicago White Sox. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. popped up. Alfaro moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 24.
That's exactly
Second
what they
baseman,
wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Number 30. Cliff Floyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping up is Jesus Aguilar. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. So now here is Brian Anderson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off
got
the
a ball,
black,
1
and it's
strike.
even at 1. Looked like he was on
1
that
ball,
one, but it's
2
1 and
strikes.
2. And the pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-1.
7th inning, stretch.
Last half of the 7th here.
Leading
Coming
up
forward,
for
the
the
veteran
Mets,
outfielder, Michael
right fielder.
Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
From the stretch.
That's a
Now
ball.
a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's
Ball
ball
1, no
1.
strike.
Good fastball
ball,
as he
1
gets
strike.
the swing and a miss.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
The count is 2 and 1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. J.D. Davis waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Left side. Scooped up. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Davis takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marte. Roman.
James McCann will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 33, James McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 2. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. To 2 and 2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So next to bat will be Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
set, here it comes. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Head to head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 count and the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that row.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on top 7-2. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
The first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Panick to his right. He has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now
good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up.
Nimmo.
And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Three and 0 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
3-1 the count now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Sent on the ground out to second. Panick is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next, here is Joe Torre, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Set and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next to the Marlins, the second baseman, Joe Panick.
At the plate now is Joe Panick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Panick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cano onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
And now here is Gary Sheffield. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-2. Yimi Garcia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
And now in the box, Robinson Cano. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Now into the box, Dominic Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
Now at the plate is J.D. Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Hangs a K to end it, and the Marlins go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Fish posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Elieser Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.